For you?
I'm good. You're Brandy?
Yes, I also just called you and left you a message.
Oh, did you? Okay. It
Yeah.
showed spam.
Oh
S-
wow. I don't know.
Sorry about that. We uh we
Mhm.
met on TikTok.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, what were we talking about? What kind of business do you run?
So I have a nonprofit. My husband does a lot of things, and it was also in regard to a position that you guys were looking for.
Social
Um,
media managers?
correct,
Okay.
correct. So it was in regards to that. But like I say, I have a nonprofit that I work with kids at risk. But the problem, to be honest with you, is funding. And again, it's a nonprofit. So I mean, if we had a for-profit, that's totally different. But because it's a nonprofit, you already know how that goes. And it's just me and my husband, and we've been doing our program for a few years now. He does construction, um, terrazzo floors, and like brick mason certain certifications. I really don't know about, in detail in regards to what he does. And so I was just like listening to your videos and some of the things that you were doing, and I think that you're doing some amazing, opening up some amazing opportunities. So I just wanted to connect and see how we can partner up and do some things together.
Okay. First of all, your nonprofit. I sit on a CEO board every Friday, and we have nonprofits as well as other businesses present their challenges, and we try and solve their challenges. One of the
Mm-hmm.
guys that sits on the board that I actually play pickleball with specializes in nonprofits and getting nonprofits to the next level. So you may want to have a conversation with him to see how he
Okay.
can help you. So
Okay.
that would be number
That'd be
one.
great. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Number two would be maybe we can help your husband create a better business because I started my first construction business when I was 17, made my first million before I was 25. There's a
Oh,
ton
wow.
of money to be made in the construction industry, and it sounds
Mm-hmm.
like he's working with your his hands.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, tell him
Yeah,
to
he
stop
it does.
that. Tell him to stop that. Well, that's no way to
Right.
make you happy. It,
Not
it's
at all.
it's no way to make generational wealth either.
I agree.
Okay. There's a
I
ton
agree.
of money to be made in the construction industry, but you got to do it properly.
Correct.
Okay.
Right. Mhm.
So I would suggest you and him schedule another call with him on the call so we can talk about his construction business.
Okay.
Uh, and chances are he doesn't have branding and differentiation. He's not doing any marketing.
No, right now for what he's doing, he's working with a company. So I mean, he's just an
He
employee.
has a
You know,
job.
he has a job. He has a 9 to 5. I have
He
the
has
nine.
a job.
He has a job, yes. And I'm drawing like right now. To be honest with you, I'm at the eye doctor with my son. I'm supposed to be inside, but I'm always making sure the bills are paid, making sure everything, how I can bring in some more income, everything, everything. But he has the 9 to 5, but I run the day-to-day operations of everything.
Yeah. So stop being an enabler.
It's hard when you have kids and bills, and it takes financial security to make sure that everyone is okay.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. But I said that half jokingly, but only half jokingly, because when you
Mhm.
are an enabler, you're not part of the solution.
I agree.
Okay,
I
so
definitely agree. I definitely agree. But kind of what works for us is that um he's the financial, like he'll bring in, of course, the paycheck. What a man is supposed to do, provide. And far as the businesses and everything, because my degree is in business, I, micromanage everything, and so it works for us. He does his thing. I know what my strengths are. He know what his is, and it works. You know.
okay. Um,
So Jim, I know you said that by the age of 25, you were already a millionaire in regards to the construction building business. How did you get started?
I actually there's YouTube videos that discuss all this in detail, but the quick version
Okay.
is when I was around 11 and a half, 12 years old, I knew that the advice that I was getting, the bullshit advice, work hard, nose to the grindstone, eventually
Mhm.
success will find you. And that doesn't sound right. There's got to be a
Right.
difference between working hard and working smart. And that's
Correct.
why I went to work in the tailor shop so I could find better advisors. Because my
Mhm.
dad, I listened to my dad because he was telling me invest in real estate and, save your
Mhm.
money. So I believed all that. But the work
Mhm.
hard thing didn't make sense to me. So I knew I need to get better advice. So by the
Okay.
time I was 17, I had great advisors by that point. I bought real estate. I bought my first house, but because I had to create a basement apartment, that's how the construction business started by accident.
Okay.
Okay. It started by accident. And
Mhm.
when you get to my YouTube channel, just copy and paste my name to YouTube, Leo
Mhm.
George William Smith.
Mhm.
Search for, I think it was real estate, or you'll see quite a few videos
Okay.
that I talk about that. Maybe have your husband look at that as well, because I started
Okay.
working with my hands, but guess how long I lasted working with my hands? Take a
How
guess.
long? Maybe
50.
3.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I was gonna say maybe 3, 4 years.
Okay. 50 minutes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm thinking a few years. So not even a full hour. 50
50
minutes.
minutes. 50 minutes. And the
Wow.
reason your husband and I started on the exact same path,
Mhm.
I started questioning. I started being honest with myself.
Mhm.
I started saying, I hate this shit.
Mhm.
Okay. I hate working with my hands.
Sounds like him.
And I
Mhm.
threw the hammer down. Even though I didn't have a solution, I still threw the hammer down, which forced me to find a solution. Okay.
Okay.
Your husband
And
is lying to
right.
himself because he keeps saying, oh, it's not so bad. It's a good living. I'm making a good living. And,
Mhm.
those lies prevent him from solving the problem.
And that's where I'm at right now because I know there's grants out there, there's funding out there, there's
Yeah.
different opportunities out there for him. So right now, I want to position myself in a position where it can benefit everyone. As far as like I say, we have the business. We've been doing our nonprofit for the last 8 years. But far as in the construction area, I definitely am going to. We have to start it in there. But is there any? I don't want to be like I'm literally at the eye doctor with my son, and I thought that I would be done by now, but it took a little longer. So if I can reschedule or call you back like within 30 minutes, that will be great. I'll be back home by then.
Okay. I'll keep the Zoom link open.
Okay.
If I don't let you in, because let me check my calendar. Um,
Okay, if we can reschedule about 1:40, that'll be great. I'll be back home literally within
um,
30 minutes.
yeah.
2 o'clock.
No, I've got back to back.
Okay.
The earliest that I have is, assuming we're in the same time zone, it's
Mhm.
1:10 now. I
Mhm.
can, I can, 2:30 would be the earliest.
Oh, 2:30 is perfect.
Yep. All
Okay.
right.
So I'll give you a call back then, and we can definitely go from there.
Yeah. If your husband's available at that time, great. If not, then we can schedule
Okay.
another call with him on the call.
Perfect.
But
Okay.
he needs to see this. Ask him to watch some of the YouTube videos or TikTok videos. All right.
Okay.
Enjoy your day at the eye doctor, and
Thank
we'll talk
you.
again soon. Bye.
All right. Thanks. Bye.